I thought there was some interest when I mentioned the miniature books the other day, so I thought I'd just give a quick look at what Q's been up to. Starting with the first miniatures I made, which I thought were very small. So this is a little A6 size, I think, made from a cereal box, some old dyed silk on the cover, some scrapbook paper on the inside, and elastic binding, because this was a sketchbook and I wanted to be able to remove it. So it has a mix of different sketching papers in here, but having made this, I never actually worked into it because I discovered I don't really like working so small, and you can see the cover was a bit stiff and the construction's a bit dodgy. So these days I make this style of sketchbook, but in an A5, which I find much more workable. Then I thought I'd have a go at making something even smaller. So this is a bit of elastic lace. And this is an old textile something or other sample from a class that I did about 30 years ago. And in this one I got a little fancier with eyelets, but again I've used elastic and just old fabric on the inside. One solid piece. This was much easier, and it's much better to use. You know, it opens, but these slide out. So each of these signatures I actually stitched on the machine first, and they're just all the scraps. And I love these. A bit of artwork on each signature cover, and they slide in and out, and they're just super cute. Anyway, now of course I know that these don't qualify as minis at all. So here's a little sample of what Q's been making. A lot of these, I think, have blank pages. Some have, this one's even got a little tiny bookmark. Some have book pages that she was using up. Some of them have a fold-over cover that she's yet to make a tie for. Oh, there's some old dictionary pages in that one. Oh, oops, this one's like a coffee table size book. More dictionary pages. So a little different in size. Getting smaller, smaller, smaller. Anyway, then she offered to make some with blank pages for me to do a little artwork in. And I thought, what a great idea. And in our stash of things, we have a lot of gift books. At the op shop, you often find these blank gift books that, I don't know, people are given and they give to the op shop because they don't like journals. I don't know, but I mean, this has beautiful paper. It'd be really nice to sketch on. And it's already in a block. This, I mean, often they're glued here, so the first few ones that she cut, like this, all these books waiting to be made, they had the glued spine because they were perfect bound, so she was able to just slice down here and cut across to form these miniature book blocks in various widths. And then, of course, she realised that, you know, if you clamp that together, you can just glue where you've cut to create the next lot of perfect binding. And it means, too, that you can use books like this, which actually have, this has got signatures in it that are stitched. And so, of course, only the outer cover is connected when you cut it open. The rest are loose and have to be glued. So now that's what she does. And it means that she can, you know, do a bunch of those big coffee table long ones or tiny ones. And we have so much of this sort of stuff, these beautiful papers, but they're, you know, Why did we buy them all? I don't know. Because we love paper and we can't resist. So here's the next lot of blank books waiting for their covers. However, once you fall down this particular rabbit hole, it has no end. You should see her desk. It's just covered in so much stuff to do with miniature books, all tiny. She keeps stealing my knife. The other day she found this lovely Kathy Park, her name is, minibooks.obsession.blogspot.com. And she has all these free mini books and covers ready for you to print. And it's so, look, the occult, frogs and toads, black cats, bats. I think that's Q's favourite. And then this one's a little different. Rabbits as pets. Birds, tropical fish, herbs, mushrooms, maps. Q got very excited when she found the maps. I think that's what she's working on now. Faber's Book of Insects by Detmold. I showed this the other week. We actually found this real book, and she's taken those beautiful illustrations from the vellum sheets. So anyway, these are free to download and use. And what we've discovered is that when you cut the cover out, if you just add a couple of layers of PVA and let it dry, we're printing these on 80 GSM copy paper, which is fine for the pages because they get folded and glued. But for the covers, we glue them first onto old scrapbook paper and then give 2 coats of PVA. And then when you score them and bend them and round the spine, they actually have a real leathery, beautiful feel. Just, they make the best books. None of them are finished yet, apart from my 2 that I showed the other day, which I think have, oh no, here they are. I'll show you these ones again. These are my first and last tiny ones. And I think I did 1 coat of PVA on these, but Q has since been doing 2 on hers, and they really do it makes all the difference having a second layer. So anyway, highly recommend going, and if you fancy having a go at making some, these are just fantastic. But watch out. Apparently it can take over from all your other things that you were doing. I wonder how long she will be making mini books. I'm about to go away, and I expect she'll still be working on them when I get back. Lucky me, I'm going to have lots to steal and use in my own things. These smaller ones would be very sweet, just slipped. Let's actually steal one now. You can just slip one into a journal pocket like that.